What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We're once again talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, we just did this video literally 2 weeks ago, but a lot went wrong in that video, and I felt it was only right that we redo it because it made little to no sense on kind of what happened in that video anyway. I was kind of inspired to do this video again because I was kind of looking at some articles. Bleacher Report came across my screen, and it was an article titled trades we're already thinking about in the offseason. And with Trae Young going under some surgery, going to be out a few weeks, is it his last game that he played in Atlanta? A lot of people are asking. Of course, the Lakers are going to be looking to probably acquire a guy like Trae Young in the offseason. We did that in the last video, but LeBron James left. Today, I want to go ahead and rewrite that wrong. Let's pair LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Trae Young together in the offseason. Let's redo this rebuild because a couple weeks ago, it was pretty much a failure. So I feel it's only right we redo this bad boy. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one and subscribe if you are new to this channel. As always, greatly appreciated. We are on the road to 50,000 subs. It is a brand new month. It is March. February has come and gone. Halliburton's birthday was yesterday. He turned 6 years old, as we know. Leap year is a funny story, isn't it? Regardless, let's talk about the Lakers. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell's been pretty damn good this year. Austin Reeves, Roy Chimera, Dinwiddie, Vanderbilt, Gabe Vince. Of course, they had the amazing comeback the other night against the Los Angeles Clippers. And now we get to go ahead and do a video on them today. So LeBron James, the last time we did this video, I did get Trae Young. We did this 2 weeks ago. I got Trae Young, but LeBron James left us. So it kind of like defeated the point, and I did nothing about it. Today, I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm going to 100% keep LeBron here. So we should have him for at least 2 to 3 seasons in this rebuild. We're also going to draft Bronny. I think part of the Lakers' plan is to keep LeBron. I think it makes sense to go ahead and draft Bronny if they can. I think that's probably something the Lakers look into. Along with some other teams that might be looking to do it. So let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the season. Let's get in the off season as I punch the microphone. As you can tell, I'm excited today. Let's just get in the off season and let's get to work. Of course, first step will be acquiring Trae Young. Next step will be getting LeBron James to come back. Today's video is brought to you by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is a player props app that's available on mobile or desktop. The way PrizePicks works is it has all kinds of sports to choose from. You choose between 2 to 6 players. It's you against projections that they give you with so many stats to choose from, but choose two to 6 players, 2 players being 3 times your entry, all the way up to 6 players being 25 times your entry. I've been using PrizePicks since 2021. Absolutely love it. Gets me an extra sweat while I watch whatever sport I want. There's all kinds of options to choose from on here. They even have NFL Combine, like 40-yard dashes on here if you really want to get into stuff like that. So many options to choose from. For example, they also have a popular tab now as well. You could do this with what you will with it. It's just everyone copying the last 5 game logs, which isn't a great way to put entries in, I'll tell you that. But if you want to be one of those people, you definitely can. But like I said, there's so many stats to choose from. You can click more on Cody Martin to go over 7.5. You think that's going to happen? You think Paul Reed's going over 8.5? Click more on the projection. I think they're going under. It doesn't change. Your payout stays the same no matter what you choose. So if you want to sign up for PrizePicks, use code Crushables. They match your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. And the way I use PrizePicks is DGF's optimizer, also their correlation tool. It is a math-driven approach. I no longer choose with my feelings or my gut. I basically go off what the data is telling me. So basically, there's no like good basketball, I guess we can come down here. If we look at, there's no discrepancies here, but it shows you the juice on what the books are favoring. So Anthony Simons over 5.5 assists. Books are favoring the over like crazy on that. And this just gives you a tool right in front of you to look at stuff like this. And you don't even have to do any research. If you're serious about playing on PrizePicks, underdog, whatever it may be, definitely check this tool out. All links are down in the description below. 25% off your first month using code Crushables on DGF. And then, like I said, PrizePicks match first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. But I will see you guys back in the rebuild. Luka wins MVP, Wembanyama, Russell Westbrook, Wembanyama, most approved, LeBron James clutch player, which is awesome. And then Anthony Davis makes All-NBA first team. LeBron James makes All-NBA second team. So let's get straight to it. So we end up as a play-in team as the 10th seed in the West. Not ideal, obviously, but that is definitely possible for the Lakers in real life. So let's see if we can get out of the play-in. We are going to lose to the Warriors. That really sucks. Okay, so we lose to the Warriors. We don't even get in the playoffs. So yeah, LeBron James is going to have to be magnificently convinced that, hey, staying in the Lakers is your best choice. Dallas Mavericks win the championship. They've been really fun since they got Gafford and PJ Washington, as we know. LeBron James is not ready to hang it up, though. Of course, like I said, the last time we did this, he left me. Pretty sure our pick is going to the Pelicans. The Pelicans do have the right to defer it, I believe, to 2025 if they want to. But looks like they're going to take it. Blazers get number 1 as a Blazers fan. I'd be excited for that. And then we do not have a first round pick, but I believe we should have a second round pick if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure we are going to have a second round pick, but I definitely got to double check. And you guys, as I already said, what we're doing with that second round pick is going to be obvious. If I can get Bronny James, that's how you convince LeBron James to stay. I think it would make a lot of sense for the Lakers to do so. So let's see if we have a second round pick. Pretty sure we do. We have a late second round pick from the Clippers. Not great. That's not ideal to get Bronny. So we might have to do some magic stuff. I don't even know where he's projected to go. Let's go look at mock drafts. Maybe he is, projected fall of the draft. I'm not even sure where he's going to be. Bronny James is projected to be a first round pick. Okay. At least in this draft class. So that probably doesn't work in our favor to get him. I'm going to see if I can trade for an early second round pick. Like, I'm not trying to obviously get him. So if we can get like, I don't know, early second round pick, that's probably where I want to go with this. But let's see if we can. So like if the Jazz want to give me an early second round pick, that'd be awesome. We have this Clippers second. And then maybe like, I don't know, do they want Hood-Schifino or Maxwell Lewis? Like, do they care about these guys maybe? We'll go another second. Maxwell Lewis, maybe they like him a lot. We get an early second round pick. We'll go ahead and do just that. So we get the earliest second round pick we possibly can. We'll see if that gets me Bronny or not. We're just going to skip right through this draft. See if Bronny goes. If he does, that's going to be, obviously unfortunate. We're going to skip until we see his name. So far, he has not been taken. Mock drafts had him at Washington. The Wizards do not take him. So far, so good. PJ Hall, Tyrese Proctor. We're getting closer and closer to having our goal achieved. Wagner, Justin Edwards, Deron Holmes. All right, one more pick. If the Knicks do it, the Knicks might want Bronny as well, or LeBron. They do not take him. Okay, so that works in our favor. We get exactly who we wanted. Maybe I could have waited till the later pick, but I'm just going to make sure we get him here. At least I don't think he got drafted, right? He didn't get drafted. Surely he didn't. I'm going to have to filter it like this. Okay, so we're going to have to go all the way to the Jays. And there he is. Bronny James, welcome to the Lakers. First pick in the second round to convince LeBron James to stay. Definitely think that could be a huge part of the Lakers' plan this offseason. 72 overall, going to sign him to a contract. So LeBron, as you can see, we drafted your son. LeBron James declines still. Russell declines. Jackson Hayes, Christian Wood, Cameron Reddish, all are going to be free agents. And then Skylar Mays and Max Christie. Of course, the next step is trading for Trae Young. So we're going to go do just that. I'm going to make that happen no matter what. I do feel like Trae Young to the Lakers is definitely very possible. So far, the Pistons are LeBron James' only offer. I'm going to give him a 2-year deal and see if that convinces him to stay even further. So it looks like we should be able to get him. So this time, we're going to be able to get him with ease. Last time, I lost him to the 76ers, and there was nothing I could have done about it. D'Lo, if I can re-sign him, he's been pretty good as well. It'll be an interesting, weird what we do with Trae Young and D'Lo, but we'll figure it out. But let's go try to see if we can get Trae Young really quickly, because we have 3 first-round picks we can trade now. So now we're going to try to get Trae Young without having to override the trade. Let's just see if we can get him from the Hawks without having to do that. So far in this trade is Hood-Schifino, Gabe Vincent, and those 3 firsts the Lakers have to offer. Other than that, we could throw like Reeves in here, which I could see the Hawks wanting, or Hachimura or Vanderbilt. But I'm going to try to keep it to this, maybe an early second as well. What do you say? They agree. So just like that, we don't even have to trade Austin Reeves. We get to get Trae Young on the Lakers, and we also are going to get LeBron James back. And I definitely think we also have to re-sign D'Angelo Russell. Whether we keep him or not, that doesn't matter. Whether we're just signing and trading him or whatever it may be, I think we definitely get him back. He's been pretty solid for the Lakers anyway. So we're going to go ahead and get him back. So LeBron James, D'Lo, we're going to secure both those guys, which is nice. Again, we're not sure we're keeping D'Lo just yet, but we definitely have to get him regardless. So right now, D'Lo would be our backup point guard at the moment. Austin Reeves are starting 2, Hachimura starting 3, LeBron, Vanderbilt, and then we definitely need to sign an MLE free agent, which we don't have the most money to do, obviously, as we know, but we're going to do our best what we can work with. So Covington, Metu. I'm always looking for backup centers, because that's really important, but maybe I can get that in a D'Lo trade. So right now, my favorite target by far would be Josh Richardson at the moment. I think I am going to go Josh Richardson with our small MLE. I don't think it's we're going to go to day 12 as well and see if anything else could pop out at us. Maybe we can go get someone else on day 12 for cheap. Maybe someone's willing to sign a minimum. I miss when 2K let you sign guys for like really cheap contracts back in like 2K18, I think it was. Like sometimes you'd be able to get like Dwayne Wade to sign with you for $5 million. Like that doesn't happen anymore, at least not for me. We're going to go Josh Richardson. We're going to move him to the 2. So he goes up, which is nice. And I think we move him to the 3. He might even go up even more. So for now, Josh Richardson, Jared Vanderbilt. And then, as I said, we need a backup 5, but at the moment, let's see what we can do. So we're going to see what we can cook up. We basically need a little bit of everything. So let's just see if we can get a, minimum center in free agency. So Kevin Love, not really what I'm looking for at this point. Andre Drummond, of course, would be amazing. He declines it. So close that maybe accepting that. Drummond would have been perfect. Christian Wood, asking for too much. Drew Eubanks. Eubanks isn't my favorite target in the world, but he might be our only hope. I think he would actually sign a minimum to come here. So we're going to go for him. All right, let's go see what else we can get. We're bargain shopping at this point. Derrick Jones Jr. would be an amazing role player to get. I don't think he'll accept that, though. He does not, so that sucks. Metu, Jordan Nwora, Bulls, asking for too much money. Najee Marshall, Royce O'Neal could be possible as well. I actually don't hate either one. I'll try Najee Marshall first. Oh, of course it does that. All right, let's go Marshall. I wish when it says decline that, like, okay, that doesn't count as the offer you made on this day, but whatever. He's probably gonna decline that as well. He does. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna keep looking. Grayson Allen is gonna ask for too much. Hamdi Diallo, Mirza Fasinko out of the G League, 27 years old. Terrence Davis, Torian Prince, Josh Okogie, Joe Harris, Jayshawn Tate is interesting, I guess. All right, let's go look at shooting guards really quickly, and then we might call it a day here. Edmund Sumner might be okay. Malik Beasley, THT. I think we might go Edmund Sumner. I mean, like, that might not be the worst option in the world. It's not the best, don't get me wrong, but I think... Oh, no, it was an U, wasn't it? All right, Edmund Sumner. I thought it was an O for some reason, but whatever. He should sign that. He does. Okay, so we get Eubanks and Sumner on the last day. Is it great? No. Skylar Mays also back. Christie also back. Christie might be... Forgot about Christie. So LeBron James, Anthony Davis are down, regressing. Trae Young stays the same. Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Vanderbilt, Josh Richardson, and then Christie is up, which is nice. We might be able to move Christie to the 3 and get something out of him there as well. So Eubanks would be our backup 5 right now, which I don't absolutely love. D'Lo is here at the moment, and we could keep him, like I said, or we could move him. And then we're going to move one of Richardson or probably Christie to the small forward spot, whichever one works I like better. Christie goes up to 76, while Richardson would go up to 79. I'm going to do Christie. That way he could play this year. So we'll go with that. All right, so right now, D'Lo is here to stay at the moment. I might move him eventually, of course. But for now, I think it's interesting to keep him with this team to see how it would go. So we'll just roll with that. But I'm pretty happy with how this offseason has gone. Like I said, we rewrote the wrong. Last time we did this, LeBron James left us, but now we have a big 3 of Trae, LeBron, AD, and then D'Lo off the bench is pretty interesting as well with Austin Reeves as well. So 3.5 balance under Darvin Ham. We're going to move to a 4-star 7 seconds because I do want to be a 4-star proficiency with this lineup. No reason not to be. So we have at least a couple more years of LeBron James, as we know. So we are limited to what we could do, but this team isn't bad by any means. So 9-man rotation. Trae Young, Reeves, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Vanderbilt, Josh Richardson, and Drew Eubanks. Christie is not getting minutes at the moment. Skylar Mays. And then we might as well send Bronny James down to the G League. He's probably not ready to play, obviously, this year. But hey, LeBron's on the team, on the team with the Sun. He's got to be happy about that. So we'll go ahead. Do I send Christie to G League as well? No, I'll leave him be. So we'll simulate this season. If I do stop at the deadline to do anything, I will show you, but I'm hoping that's not necessary and this team is just going to be good in the simulation. We'll see what happens, though. So at the end of the season, Luka Doncic wins MVP, Reed Shepherd, Rookie of the Year. You got Andre Drummond, 6-man, Wemby Offensive Player, Amin Thompson, Most Improved, Anthony Edwards, Clutch Player. Coach of the Year goes to Michael Malone. John Murphy is your Executive of the Year. So I came close to making a move at the deadline, decided against it. LeBron James still makes All-NBA first team at this age, which is awesome. But yeah, I decided against it. Of course, it would have been to move D'Lo out of town. I was offered PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. Like, that would have been awesome, but, obviously feels super unrealistic for the Mavericks to do that. Although, I guess they had Isaiah Hartenstein now, so maybe they would be okay with it. But yeah, obviously Washington and Gafford have been excellent acquisitions for them, but that would have been fun to get them guys here. But whatever. So, we got the Pelicans round 1. Obviously, as we know, Anthony Davis' former team, and they had our first-round pick last year. We got Trae Young for a reason. It's to win playoff games, go win a championship. This is the 3rd star LeBron James has been looking for. Hopefully, this translates to getting out of round 1 at the very least. So, we're down 1-0 to start things off. We only lose by 1. It is in LA. Not a great start. We're down 2-0. So, we dropped both games in LA. We dropped 3 games in a row. So far, obviously not ideal whatsoever. We are getting to the point where LeBron James is not old enough for this crap. So, yeah, not a great start, but maybe LeBron James has a 3-0 comeback in him. Of course, he's come back from 3-1 before. Maybe a 3-0 comeback could be in order here. Let's see. So we won game, or we won the other last game. We're going to have a close one here. If we could squeak out of this one with a win, we cannot. We're going to lose by 4, and we get bounced in round 1. Not a great feeling once again. So yeah, similar to the video 2 weeks ago, this is not going well. Cavaliers, Nuggets, even with LeBron James staying, Cavaliers going to win the championship. LeBron James said, all right, I'm done. LeBron, run it back with me one more time. I promise you, I'm going to do what I can to make this work. Bulls via Portland. So Portland's going to get back-to-back #1 overall picks. I got to fix that because that does go to the Portland Trail Blazers. Although, Blazers being in my conference, this video may not be worth fixing, but I will. And then our pick, of course, we traded it. It's going to the Atlanta Hawks. All right. Not a great feeling. I think Darvin Ham firing is definitely in order after what just happened there. So now we can go get a different head coach. Frank Vogel, of course, got fired here a long time ago. I can't imagine he'd come back here. I'm going to go Will Hardy. I always seem to have success with Will Hardy, so I'm going to sign Will Hardy to be our head coach here in LA. Let's get Hugh Brewer, and then let's grab Jason Dixon. So we'll go with those guys. One last final run with LeBron James here. So we got to make this worth it. We're going to go, of course, trade D'Lo. I think we got to trade D'Lo for depth. No matter how we get it done, we got to do it. So that's what the game plan will be. Let's trade D'Lo for some depth. Let's make sure we take care of probably the backup center position in this trade and another player if possible. All right, so I have a couple teams in mind here. D'Angelo Russell and the second-round pick are obviously going to be floated around, but here are the two teams I'm looking at that kind of have a package where I'm trying to get like some depth in return, while also getting another player if possible. So Nurkic and Nasir Little kind of sticks out to me a little bit. Don't hate that one. The Raptors had like Jakob Poeltl, and then they could also give me like Buddy Hield if they wanted to. Didn't hate that one as well, but we're also going to go to the Charlotte Hornets for a second because this one was interesting. It kept offering me Miles Bridges, and obviously I would not hate getting a 18-point per game score. And then if I got Nick Richards in this trade as well, I'd be so down for this. So this early second-round pick. Basically, the reason why the Hornets do this is maybe they are looking to get on Miles Bridges' contract. Maybe cause some more drama off the court. I don't know. Let's see if they would accept this. They want Josh Richardson. They'll give me Luke Kennard. I don't hate it. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this trade. So we're going to get Miles Bridges and Nick Richards. That's going to give us some depth that obviously very much needed, which gives us the backup five we're looking for, Nick Richards. And then Jared Vanderbilt becomes more expendable. Absolutely becomes more expendable, which is kind of a nice, nice thing to have going for us as well. If a team wants to trade him for Vanderbilt, and we can trade him for like a really good backup guard somewhere or whatever it may be. Drummond, we just took care of that with Nick Richards, Chris Dunn, DeAnthony Melton, Gabe Vincent, Grant Williams, Jordan Clarkson, 2 first-round picks, Alec Burks in a second. Buddy Hield, if he wasn't going to regress, would be perfect, but I know he's going to go down overall. So far, I didn't see anything that I love, so we're just going to go straight to player options and see. Brian James, of course, are going to accept qualifying offers. Max Christie is free agent. Definitely would like to have him come back. And then Max Christie, yeah. Do we have the ability to sign someone? Should we get something like a McConnell? We could bring Alex Caruso back. We have Duncan Robinson shooting out there. Cameron Payne, Dennis Smith Jr. I am going to go McConnell as the backup point guard. So we are really close to the hard cap, it looked like there. So we got to be very careful with what we do here. Caruso would be awesome. I am going to re-sign Max Christie as well. Make sure that's taken care of. So Max Christie will come back. So that gives us the ability to do whatever we want now. So McConnell is the backup point guard for now. Might regress, so we might have to look in a different direction. Christie's the backup 3. Jared Vanderbilt. Let's just see what player progression looks like. So we're not signing anybody else in free agency. Based off what player progression does for us, we might move Vanderbilt for a backup point guard. We'll see, though. So let's do a player progression. So Bridges is our way of going for it. And LeBron James is down. Luke Kennard is down. And then McConnell goes down to 75, which isn't terrible, but it's not ideal. So I think I am going to move Rui Hachimura, or not Rui Hachimura, Vanderbilt. I think we are going to move Vanderbilt. What is our lineup going to look like anyway? Trae Young at the point guard, as we know. Reeves at the 2. So Miles Bridges will be coming off the bench, which I don't hate. I think that's actually a really cool role for him. So let's move Vanderbilt for a backup point guard if possible. I wonder if I can get Trae Man as well from the Charlotte Hornets. We've already taken Miles Bridges from them. Let's see if we can get Trae Man as well. It might require a first round pick being this trade. I'll offer Colin Castle as well. Don't think that's going to do anything for them. A second round pick. I mean, 12 points per game last year. It sucks, but I would be okay with giving a first round pick. They agree. We're going for it this year. LeBron James is about to retire anyway. This is our way of going for it. So we trade another first round pick for Trae Man. If I could have put protections on that, I absolutely would have. But, 2K didn't give me the ability to do so. But this is the final year anyway, so this is a way, this is going for it. So Pirates gonna list 9th overall. Proficiency is a 3.5 under Will Hardy. Hopefully, it can be a 4-star again, so we can be. So 4-star, 7 seconds. Rui Hachimura is going to be the starting 3 still. Although we could do is just kidding. Or no, we could do this actually. I don't know why I don't just do this. Let's do this. So I didn't even think about doing this a second ago. I don't know why. We're gonna move LeBron to the 3, so he'll go up in overall, and then Miles Bridges will start the 4, and then Rui Hachimura. Well, we'll see what that looks like. So now we have Trae Young, Trae Man, Luke Kennard, Austin Reeves. I think we can slide Christie back to shooting guard, and then he'll be the backup 2. Or we can slide Rui Hachimura to the 4 as well if we want to do that. Does he go up at the 4? He stays the same. So we'll do that instead. So this is what it'll look like. Trae Young, Reeves, LeBron, Miles Bridges, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, Trae Man, Nick Richards, and Max Christie. This is the championship rotation. At least we hope so. 4-star, 7 seconds. New head coach. We went for it. Got Bridges and Trae Man in the same offseason. Got Trae Young earlier. Hopefully, this is the team that gets it done. We'll see if we can go win a championship. LeBron James trying to retire you on a ring. Let's see if that can happen here this season. So here are your end of the season awards. All looks pretty good. Obviously, none of that matters to us. We're trying to go win a championship. Trae Young made an All-NBA team. We're the 2nd seed in the West. Last year, we got bounced around 1. I mean, if nothing else, I would just like to go on a deep playoff run. Anthony Davis was 16 points, 12, 12, 12, and then 10. So we are actually even going to shrink this down to an 8-man rotation. We are going to, all bets are off here. We want to play our best basketball here. LeBron James needs a championship to end things off. So here we go. Utah round 1. We have Will Hardy's former team. They have Jalen Duren, Walker Kessler, Lauri Markkanen, Sexton, Jamal Murray. Somebody current round usually works for me, so we're going to go ahead and start there. Somebody current round. They get a game on us, but we beat them in 5. We get out of round 1. That's a great start. Now we get the Mavericks, who, of course, have Luka Doncic, but they lost Kyrie, so that should help us out a little bit. And then the rotation's very thin. Very, very thin. So, yeah, this should be a Western Conference Finals appearance. Of course, it is Luka Doncic. Can never sleep on him. Averaging 39, 13, and 13 in the playoffs. Averaged 42 in the regular season. All right, can we beat the Mavericks is the question. We are going to beat them in 5. We're in the conference finals, so good start. Now we got to beat the Pelicans or the Rockets. It would be very, very poetic justice if we can beat the team. Okay, just kidding. I was about to say, if we can beat the Pelicans, that'd be awesome, but we get Houston. So Houston is the 8th seed for crying out loud. Ahmed Thompson, Jalen Green, Montes Vazelis, Jabari Şengün, Cameron Whitmore, Tari Eason, Fred VanVleet, and Dylan Brooks. So hopefully we can get out of round or the conference finals. So beat them 1-0. I'm going to go slow here because I'm trying to get LeBron James to 1 more finals. Okay. We're going to start simcasting because I want to beat the Rockets and I want to get to the finals. The Rockets might have our number here, though. Just kidding. We come back in the game. It looked like they're about to run away with it. Instead, we are going to do just that 120-100. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. Can we beat them in 5? Yes, we can. We are in the NBA Finals going up against the Indiana Pacers, who have Halliburton, Nembhard, Mathurin, Jarris Walker, Miles Turner, Hardenstein, Jalen Smith, and Aaron Nesmith. So just like that, we've only dropped 1 game in each series. Can we continue that here? They win game 1. We even it up. Game 3. Okay, so we are going to drop to 2-1. We got to even the series up here, and we could be in a fun one to end this video. And we are looking like we might be able to do just that, and we are going to even this series up. 142-106, 33. LeBron, huge game 5 incoming. This one's in Indiana. LeBron, I'm trying to retire you on a championship. Come out here and play some good basketball. All right, so we're going to lose. We're going to have to force a game 7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it goes. Game 6 in LA to force a game 7. Please win this for just, entertainment value of this video. I would love to see this go to a game 7. So we have the lead right now. They take it back. We have it again. We run away with it. We're down 9. It's not looking good here. We might be going home without a ring for LeBron James. I thought we'd be able to do it. Okay, we're getting closer and closer in this one. Not looking good for us, boys. It looks like we are going to. We're down 8, 124-116. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. We lost anyway. This is the end of the video regardless. So, of course, as you guys know, I'm not very good at 2K. But if I found a way to lead this charge back, that'd be pretty amazing. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to watch the CPU play because obviously this game seems pretty out of reach anyway. We get fouled. Would have loved the N1 there. 124-116. This would put us down 6 if I can make both of these free throws. I'm going to miss the first. Oh, just kidding. This is probably on a low difficulty as well, by the way. So yeah, of course someone's going to say it in the comment section. I already know if they made it to this point in the video anyway. But all right. So That was an ugly looking 3. Thank you for taking that. But we are going to be in transition. Can I hit Anthony Davis in stride? No, he doesn't cut to the basket. I thought he was going to cut to the basket. He did not. All right, let's get a pick and roll going. LeBron James. See if I can get something going here. So Anthony Davis, can you please give me a screen? I don't know why you're taking so damn long. All right, Anthony Davis is going to have a cut to the basket. All right, so just like that, we're down 5. 1:50 left. We're in this game. We're not done just yet. Of course, it's going to take some magnificent stops here, which I'm not very good at doing. So let's see if we can get a stop. Miles Turner is going to give it. Ooh, I have Nembhard. I got a crazy block. I got really lucky there. Can I get Trae Young in transition? Let's take it. And we are going to make the layup. All right, 124 to 121. All right, we're down 3. Bro, I got so lucky. I was like watching the ball and Andrew Nembhard cut to the basket. I got Trae Young guard Halliburton. I don't feel great about this one. Oh, can I get a stop? Anthony Davis comes over. We're going to get the rebound, secure the board. I'm going to give it to LeBron James. LeBron, just take it to the basket. All right, we're going to slow it down. We're going to give it to LeBron. We're going to pick and roll this one again. Actually, I might get hit Hachimura on a fade. Can I get him a wide open 3? Nope. See if I can get LeBron James wide open. Just going to, at this point, I'm just going to take Jarris Walker to the basket. We got to get a shot off. Can I get it off? Yes, we do. Okay, 124 to 123. Got really lucky in that possession. We're down 1. 59 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to off-ball this. I got to make sure I'm watching my guy while I'm watching the ball. All right, so we got Nembhard wide open. I had to come over for a second. Halliburton. Messed that one up. Okay, it's still a 1-possession game. They take the lead. We don't have to shoot a 3 just yet. We messed up there. Definitely messed it up, but we're trying here. All right, so let's see. We give the ball to Trae Young here on this inbound. See if I can get an open 3 maybe. If not, I'm just going to take it to the basket. So Anthony Davis is going to give me a screen. Maybe I could have taken the 3. Oh my goodness, it was almost a turnover. Okay, you know what? That was ugly, but it worked out. 125 to 126. Very ugly. I almost ran out of bounds, I think. All right. We don't have to foul. We don't have to foul. Why are we going to foul? We don't have to foul. I hate that it does that. Substitution method. I got to figure out how. I hate it how it just manual. Please do not foul. Please do not foul. Please do not foul. Okay. All right. Someone has to go to the basket, though. All right. Halliburton's going to hoist a 3. He's going to miss it. We get the rebound. Okay. We have a 1-point game here. I got to take it to the basket. I'm going to bring it out. We don't have to rush it. Go to LeBron James here. I'm going to shoot a 3. Just kidding. I'm going to take it to the basket. I'm going to let LeBron James' legacy on the line. We're going to take the lead. 126 to 127. 14 seconds left. That was almost a disaster. I don't know why it automatically defaults to fouling. It does not make any sense. There was no need to foul there. That would have been so stupid. All right. We got to get a stop, though. We got to get a stop. I almost should have subbed Trae Young for this possession. Whatever. Halliburton's going to have the ball. I'm just going to clamp with Trae Young. I'm going to try anyway. Trae Young. 9 seconds left. Halliburton could break our hearts here at any point. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Davis, come over. All right, Nembhard for 3. I'm okay with that shot. We are going to win Game 6 to force a Game 7. Holy moly, that was a big one. We do it, though. We do it. We come back. We come back and force a Game 7. Now, again, this difficulty is probably on, like, Superstar. So I'm not, like, that good. But you know what? I'm proud of that still. I'm still very proud of that. All right, here we go. Game 7. This one's going to be in Indiana. We didn't come back just for nothing. Can we come out here and win this championship for LeBron James? We're going to have another close one on our hands. We have a good lead with 20. Oh, my goodness, guys. We did it. I think so anyway. Did I jinx it? No, we did it. Let's go, baby. Just like that. 145 to 112. LeBron James gets one more championship before he calls it a career. Riding off in the sunset. I wanted to redeem myself from that last Lakers rebuild, and we did just that. He retires with his son, got his son a ring as he heads out the door. What a beautiful career that would be if, that's the way it ended. Fun video, very fun video. Had a lot of fun. Again, that difficulty is probably low. I know, no one needs to tell me in the comment section, but still a lot of fun. And I'm still proud of myself because I don't play 2K like that all that often. I know I play the game, but I don't like actually, shoot the ball. You know what I mean? I usually just play the whatever. It doesn't matter. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see y'all in the next one. What a banger way to start March. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.